What up everybody, welcome back to a trade up video. I'm very excited to do this video because I haven't done a trade up in a long time. Today's video is going to be $1 trade up versus $5,000 trade up. Yes, obviously very Mr. Beast inspired, but since he's a hot topic at the moment, I thought I'd jump on the trend. Our first trade up is going to look a little something like this. 10 minimal wear green apples with this specific float or lower, giving us 33% at the Desert Eagle Meteorite, 33% at the Galil AR Tuxedo, and 33% at the CZ Tuxedo. Any tuxedo is a little bit of a win. We don't want to see the Desert Eagle Meteorite, and we get any profit from our $1. 3, 2, 1, kaboom. Oh, nice tuxedo. But just before I hop into any more contracts, I need to introduce the sponsor of this video, the marketplace where I actually ended up buying a whole bunch of these skins from, Skinport. If you haven't heard of Skinport, Skinport are a skins marketplace just like the Steam marketplace. However, they are far cheaper. Unlike the Steam marketplace, you can sell your items there for real life money. Cash outs are sent in your local currency and they have a whole bunch of countries supported. Skinport are a highly trusted marketplace with a score of 4.9 out of 5 on Trustpilot, and they have a lot of skins on their site to choose from currently, as I'm making this 1.87 million CS2 skins. Big shout out to Skinport, they are an incredible marketplace, and if you'd like to check them out, top pin comment down below, we'll have a link in. Click on that, let Skinport know that I sent you. Thank you so much Skinport for sponsoring this video. Let's get into the second trade up. My site, skinsearch.com, has now introduced tabs to the trade up feature, which is just incredible. Don't look at the tabs. No spoiler alerts, but this is so nice for me to organize videos and set up trade up contract after trade up contract. Trade up number 2 is our around $5 trade up. Shout out to Tech Savvy Scientist. He gave me quite a few cool suggestions for all of these trade ups, so I can't forget mentioning that. However, this one, we would love to hit the Glock 18 Sand Dune. It's not actually worth $10,000. We got a few bugs with the prices in the trade up section, but they're all going to be fixed by the time this video is released. It's actually more like $14 if we hit this. There are so many options to choose from in this contract. Okay, we have our Tech 9 Tornado in field tested, we got our Contractor in field tested, and we got all of these coolants in factory new. Can we luck out with the 2%? Glock 18 Sand Dune in minimal wear. You barely see that whatsoever. Probably because it's a pretty terrible skin for a price of $14. But we're gonna hit it right about now. 3, 2, 1, Glock 18, Sand Dune. Oh, MP7 motherboard. The MP7 motherboard in factory new is big fail. Moving on to trade up number 3. This is our around $10 range trade up. Skinsearch has not factored in the overpay for the floats. However, that's going to come too. We're going to have a little edit button right here so you can put in the individual price that you actually paid and get an accurate representation of all the math. In this contract, we would be wanting to hit the Glock 18 Night, and this would come out in factory new over 4 times the cost of the contract. However, only a 2.5%. 9 facility drafts and an UMP 45 scorched. Please show us that Glock 18 Night in factory new. For the 2.5%, can we make profit from our $10? 3, 2, 1, Glock. Oh, it's the Galil. Moving on to trade up number 4. This is around the $20 range. 9 Desert Eagle Urban Rubbles and 1 very camo blue. This gives us a 9% at the AWP Pink DD pack. That is definitely a win. And then a 9% at the Road Rash. This would be the biggest win that we could possibly get. However, 4 out of 5 chance to get this Tech 9 Red Quartz, which would be an L. $20. Can we turn it into what, around 50 or so for the Road Rash? 3, 2, 1, $20 contract. Come through for us. Oh, nice! Best possible outcome. USPS Road Rash. We got to check that that's in factory new. Yes, it is. We did everything correct and we smashed it. So far, despite these couple of fails, we are in profit. However, these contracts just get more and more expensive from here on out. So I don't know how long we're going to stay in profit for. This is our around $30 contract. And as you can see, it's all the same collection. So it's a 50-50 between the chromatic aberration and the print stream. Obviously, we're going to be wanting that print stream. Gaben, that's what I need you to show me right now. Let's count it down. 3, 2, 1. Print stream. Yeah! Let's go. Exactly what we wanted to see. Double check that this is in minware. Yes, it is. And that's another profit. We really hitting those USPSs today. That's fantastic. Moving on to our around $100 contract. So the $100 trade up was meant to look like this. However, I realized that I got the wrong floats, and doing it means the AK would come out in minimal wear. So I put together a pretty random contract that looks more like this. However, it all has really low special floats, and we still are going to get a 30% for the AK-47 Asimov. Considering all of these low floats, I think it's way beyond the $100 price range right now. But I still wanted to hunt that Asimov, so let's get it right. For the 30%, it would be a nice low float one if it hit. 3, 2, 1. Kaboom. Oh, that's so bad. That's so bad. 3 zeros and a 1 AWP Neo Noir. Boo. Let's move on to our around $200 contract. M4A4 radiation hazard in minimal wear and a whole bunch of fillers. We would be chasing the P250 nuclear threat or the Tech 9 nuclear threat. Both in factory new, they have very expensive price tags. I'm really hoping that I got all of the floats correct on this one, but I guess we're just gonna have to find out. 9% at the P250 nuclear threat, 9% at the Tech 9 nuclear threat, 80% at the Nitro. We really don't want to see that. $200 range contract, can we come in clutch? I'm really hoping so, because you don't see the nuclear threats at all very much nowadays. They're super rare, and in factory new even rarer. So let's count it down. 3, 2, 1. P250, preferably nuclear threat. Oh, I knew it. Sad times. We gotta start hitting on these contracts. This is the time where they really start to count, because they're getting expensive. $300 contract. We want to hit, preferably, the AK-47 Inheritance. It would be in stat track, it would be in factory new. The chrome cannon isn't too bad, around breaking even. Don't really want the print stream. We definitely don't want the Legion of Anubis. This Jawbreaker has a fantastic name, and I completely agree with you here, sir. Bring back Cobblestone. $300. Can we make profit? Please, let's not hit the Fracture Collection, and please, let's hit the Kilowatt Collection, latest collection in the game. Let's go with the countdown. 3, 2, 1. Inheritance. I can't complain too much. It's about breaking even. I'll take it. Let's double check that this is in fact. Yes, good. It's a little scared it would be in minware, but we'll take that. Thank you. Moving on to our penultimate contract. This contract doesn't make that much sense, but hey, it's going to be fun to do. We have 10 items in from the Huntsman collection, giving us a 50-50, very much an all or nothing coin flip between the AK-47 Vulcan, which is such a sick skin, especially in Stat Trek Factory New, which it would come out in, and then the M4A4 Desert Strike. You can see the price difference between these two. It's wild, and considering that this costs about $1,000, it's definitely not worth it to do whatsoever. So fingers crossed that we end up seeing that Vulcan. 50%. $1,000. AK-47 Vulcan or M4A4 Desert Strike. Let's count it down. I really don't want to see that Desert Strike. Please, Gaben, please show me the Vulcan. Such a cool old school skin. Would love to craft one nowadays in factory new Stat Track. Let's make it happen. 3, 2, 1. Volcano. It's so bad. It's so bad. Not just the price tag of it, but also the skin. Like, how is this a covert? This looks like it should be an industrial. Definitely absolutely destroyed all of the profit that we might have been able to get so far in this video, which means profit or loss comes down to the very final, most expensive contract of the video. It is for the Warp Gungnir. These prices, like I said, they're a little scuffed. They're not actually that accurate, so it's not going to cost us $7,000. It's more like the $5,000 range, but still, $5,000 for odds that look like this. 30% at the CZ Victoria. Ooh, that would be sad. That would be sad. $5,000 into $10. We don't want to see that. 30% at the Warp Lightning Strike. Also very, very sad. Reducing our $5,000, taking 10% of it and walking away with that. Not great. 10% at the Wild Lotus. Currently the cheapest AK-47 Wild Lotus across the internet in factory new is $12,300. Ginormous W if we hit this 10%. We also have a 10% at the Eye of Horus. That would not be fantastic. $600 return from our 5k. No, thank you. We also have a 10% at the Medusa, which means I think we would about break even, possibly get a little bit of profit. And then, last but not least, we have the Warp Gungnir coming in at nearly $12,000 also. So the Wild Lotus and the Gungnir would both be so good to see, and we got a 20% of those, a 1 in 5 chance. The Mjolnir is gonna have to go into the third slot, magic slot, and then we'll probably follow that up with the Poseidon. Then we'll add our Wild Lily in here. That's an interesting name tag. And I thought I had 3 undertows, but it turns out I don't, so maybe I'll just whack in. Well, that's a little bit high float. I don't know if I'm whacking in a cold-blooded. I can't do it. I just can't bring myself to see a 10% Scout Blood in the Wall. Oh no. Oh, there's a usable serum that I have as well. Oh dear. Okay. 10. Oh no. If we see a 10% Blood in the War, I'm going to be so upset. This is what our final and most expensive contract of the entire video looks like. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. 20% at something incredible, 10% at around break even, and then 70% at loss. Some loss substantially more than others. What are we going to turn this $5,000 worth of skins into? I don't know, but if you're enjoying the video so far, please make sure to slap that like button. Making these videos, I try to spare no expense for your entertainment. Hoping we can come through with a big W on this one. I want to see a Gungnir. I'm known for hitting Gungnirs, especially number 1s. Let's count this down, shall we? Send me your good vibes through the screen, because now is the time that I need them. Join me on this journey. $1 contract versus $5,000 contract. 3. I'm going to have to close my eyes for this because I am scared. 2. 1. Wild Lotus. Oh, Gungnir! Let's go! I told you I'm known for hitting Gungnirs. Oh my goodness, and in factory new. That is such good news. That is absolutely incredible. Woo, that is huge profit. That 10% coming in absolutely massive. Let's check out the price of a factory new Gungnir, which we literally just managed to hit. Woo, $11,100. Ginormous profit. That was our biggest contract right at the end, and I'm so happy that it hit. Well, we end the video on an exceptionally happy note. We got a W here with the Road Rash. We got a W here with the printstream. We had about a break even on the Chrome Cannon, and then we also had some expensive fails, but we did not end with an expensive fail. We ended in absolute glory. Let's start a little like go on this one, shall we? We'll say 20,000 likes, and I'll do this video idea again. But instead of $5,000 contract that we build up to, we'll make it a $10,000 contract that we build up to. It will be $1 contract versus $10,000 contract. So if you want to see that video, slap that like button. 20,000 likes, we'll make it happen. Thank you everyone so much for watching today, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take it easy. Peace.